That wasn't.
Whoa!
Yes.
Cheers!
Cheers, Derek.
It's New Year's Day, actually.
It's one of my favorite days of the year. Did
Oh.
you know that? Cheers.
Cheers! Hello, happy 2025. It's me, Derek. Now, normally I don't care that much about New Year's. I don't make a lot of New Year's resolutions. It's just sort of a day that we decided that was the new year, right? We've gone around the sun. That's kind of an interesting idea. I normally don't make a big deal out of it, but this morning I was doing my routine. I kind of had some coffee. I was looking on Reddit, things like that. And I just felt the urge to write up something for the new year, you know? And as I was writing it, I kind of came to this thesis in the wake of the pandemic, however your country handled that, and in this new time where it feels like everything is going so fast, they're building AI models, it's doing this, it's going to take over this industry, it's going to take over that industry, and how all of that is played out together. I'd like to invite you to think about the human side of things instead of this feeling of never-ending growth, right? This kind of late-stage capitalism world that we're living in where it just feels like you got to do more and more and more. To really think about balance and building out more of an equilibrium. And what are some ways to do that? I think that there's so many cool, valuable places on the internet. I did a lot of my web development learning on Stack Overflow by helping people, by reading people's posts and answers to things and ways that they've helped and had conversations there. You know, over the years, all these different chat platforms, all these different forums and places like that. Now there's all these Discords, and Reddit, but all of these places have this anonymous kind of nature to it. And sometimes it feels like we're all fighting each other. How many of us are having honest conversations about what we need, what we're trying to learn, and actually helping each other? And how many of us are frustrated and angry and taking it out on other people? How many of us are just kind of repeating these negative things that we've heard or negative things that we're experiencing and kind of projecting that out onto other people? I'd like to suggest that we use 2025 as a renewed invitation to build friendships, to actually get on video with people, to actually pair program, to share ideas, to have real conversations, to get together and build things with each other and help each other and really come face to face as real humans. Because with all the AI, with all the bots, who knows what's even happening? Are we just arguing with pretend people? I saw something online the other day where this guy was showing his web application and like 85% of the traffic was just Claude and OpenAI and all of these companies just crawling for data for all the AI. I know people need jobs and income. I also need a job and an income. That's why I build web applications with people. But I'd suggest that we change the way that we are framing everything a little bit here, because you can't count on FANG. You can't count on these big companies, these big corporations. They're not going to give you a pension forever. They could go out of business at any time. They can lay you off at any time. So as people who have the ability to engineer and craft applications, things that billions of people can use, things that can change the way society functions, things that create this immense amount of communication, that we get the fuck out of our heads, right? We actually have real friendships. We don't think of coding as this thing we do for a job and then so we can go home and play video games and hang out with our friends and go to the bar or whatever you do. This is the type of job that is interconnected, the way the internet was envisioned, the way the internet can be. It's not just a way to sell shit to people, to keep kids staring at their phone for as long as they can. And if we don't take hold of some of that, if you don't take responsibility for what gets designed and what gets put into the world, then you're just kind of pushing it off. You're just saying, I hope these giant companies, these faceless companies who, for whatever reason, like no longer have that humanity because everyone's trying to make their boss happy, because everyone's trying to make the investors happy. It's not even like an evil company. It's just a company that doesn't have any humanity from that perspective, from that high level. If we don't start building relationships, if we don't start building companies, if we don't start building the type of economy that has an equilibrium, that helps everyone connect, that helps everyone share in the economy, it's just going to keep getting siphoned out farther and farther and farther. I know that it's hard out there. I know that people put a lot of time and money into learning this stuff, and it's shocking sometimes when you thought you were going to be able to get a job and you can't. But that's our reality, and we have to work on it. And yeah, I guess I just wanted to say my suggestion for you is to make friends. Don't just yell at people on Reddit. Make friends with people on Reddit. Help each other out on Reddit. Help each other out in Discord. Don't be afraid to jump on a call, pair program with somebody. Don't be afraid to work on a project with somebody. I live in a big city, so I'm thankful I have the JavaScript meetup. I have tons of different meetups all around town. We have a great design and developer meetup, and I'm going to be starting a meetup this year as well. But a lot of you are in smaller towns, and a lot of meetups close down. What are you going to do? Are you just going to wait? No. Get involved. Start your own meetup. Start going to some other meetups that are online. Start making friends locally. Start making friends through all of these different things. When somebody says, hey, I'll take a look at your portfolio, don't just hide out. Go actually meet them. Make friends with them. I could go on and on and on about this probably forever, but I wanted to just make a video with my face in case you don't know me. Going forward, the relationships that you build are going to be worth more than ever. They are your friends. They are your colleagues. They are the people who know you. They are the people who actually get to know you and know your value and know that you're helpful and have seen all your brain connections come together in working on these projects together. They're the ones who are going to be there to hire you at those other jobs or when they start their own companies to call upon you. So if you're hanging out by yourself and you're mad at everybody, you're mad at me, you think I'm some kind of scumbag snake oil salesman or something, take a step back and consider what you want, even at the most selfish level. Are you sure that what you want to do is sit behind your computer yelling at people, being disappointed with how things turned out? Or do you want to do something about it? Do you want to make friends? Do you want to create relationships and move forward? So this is my invitation to you, not just for me, for anyone else on the internet that you've been interacting with all these years, who maybe you think you've made an enemy with or something, or who you've butted heads with. Take a step back. Let's look at 2025 as a way to build relationships, to build companies, because it's not just your skills that matter. It's about building empathy. It's about building humility and in general, your humanity. So if you want to fight back against whatever you think it is out there, the evil market, the evil corporations, the evil AI overlords, just the fear that we don't know what the hell's going to happen, the best way to do that is to make friends, work on stuff together. You don't have to hang out with me, but if you're looking for a gateway drug, I am going to be doing a lot of hanging out this year, okay? I'm committed to doing my open office hours, which are free open time that you can hang out, talk about the industry, talking about getting into the industry, talk about moving up within your position, just hang out and build stuff together. Maybe you're having some hard time with some concept like JavaScript promises or database relationships or how to talk to your annoying coworker. I've already started hosting a lot of interviews, which we haven't quite put out yet, but if you would like to talk about something, whether that's you're just starting out, whether you've been in the industry for 10 years, whether you're hiring, whether you're a visual designer, whatever that may be, let's get together and have a real conversation and share it with some other people. They're going to be watching us, so it's not exactly one-to-one, but it's a step in the right direction. Let's show people how it is to hang out. It's not that scary. It's not that weird. Turn on your camera, get together with somebody, and break that shit down. Talk about real stuff. I'm definitely excited to announce some of the things that we're doing at Perpetual Education for 2025. But just in general, this is me. I double dog dare you. Take the world into your own hands. Make some friends. Get human. Build a relationship. Build a network. You can do it.